Like many others, I did not have choice but to work abroad as a migrant domestic worker, so that I can put food on our table, pay off the debt of our parents, bring my sibling to school. However, for majority of us, the promise of better future is a lie. We are trapped into debt bondage, trafficked, tricked into slavery, our basic rights denied, vulnerable to abuses, many disappeared and even died. Our dream has become a nightmare driven by a system that creates profit for those in migration business and allow companies to push down wages. Our future is bleak. We expect protection and services, but we are left alone to deal with our sufferings. We are alone in a system that does not value the rights and dignity of migrants, does not recognize us as workers or people. We are just cheap labor or commodities. Our vulnerability is exploited, and policies on migration reinforce our invisibility. We are perceived as security threat. Yet, we are transformed into an industry that generates billions that some government talk as a development opportunity. In our experience, no matter how much we sacrifice, migration does not guarantee development that can enable us to go home with a decent life. No matter how hard we work, we are never recognized as a worker and human with dignity and equality. We wish to be seen and heard, not marginalized and excluded. We deserve respect to our humanity. Migrants are collectively struggling and organizing to make our dream come true. We have a clear message. Listen to us. Don't talk about us without us. You want us to remit, but what we need is for you to commit to a justice, to a development that does not tear our families apart, to a future that relies on the strength of its own people and not to the continued export and exploitation of our labor. International conventions remain in a paper and not in action. In 2 years, you are set to forge a global compact for us. Let's make it real and actionable. Frame it as a right base and make sure its implementation will not create exploitation, displacement, forced migration, conflict, and poverty. Let's work for a world without vulnerability, insecurity, and invisibility. As people, as workers, as women, as migrants, we are ready to make this happen. Work with us. Thank you.
I thank Ms. Lestari for her statement.